Hey guys, today we're gonna be... Wait a minute. Okay, that was strange. Today, we're gonna be talking about everything we know so far about the upcoming game, Elsewhere. We'll be covering everything from the retro mode to the main game, so without further ado, let's begin. As we know, retro mode will be the original Apeirophobia with improved changes such as new models and new objectives, while also staying true to the old game. Up on screen is our first look at retro mode level 0. The design of the level is very accurate to what it used to look like, with the addition of some higher quality textures and lighting. Here's a short video released in their community server that showcases some of these additions alongside the bacteria entity, which I'll talk about later in this video. Next, we have retro mode level 1, the pool rooms. Similar to level 0, it's almost identical to what it used to be, which is great considering the plan for this mode is to serve as something people can play who missed the old game. The last teaser also showcases a new camera mechanic, which again, I'll go more in depth about later. At the moment, we don't have any sneak peeks on levels 2 or 3, so I'll move on to level 4. Retro mode level 4 has had the biggest change so far. It's reverted to its alpha version, the version of the game when it first released. I know this is something many people have been asking for, so it's awesome to see it come to the new game, especially in such a higher quality. I'm personally very excited to play this version as I didn't get to as much back then. Moving on from the retro mode levels, we have the retro entities. First up, the bacteria. Just like level 4, this new bacteria model has taken heavy inspiration from its alpha version. It has a very similar body type and head shape. Here's a side-by-side comparison. Next, we have the Siren, or the cameraman as some may call it, an entity that actually wasn't in the alpha version of the game and was only added in the first main update. It's great to see him come back to this game. Moving on, we have the Hound. This design is a mix of the alpha version and the modern version, with its elongated front arms and low to the ground posture. Here's a side-by-side comparison with its original model. Second to last, we have the Starfish. Unfortunately, we don't have an official render yet, but we can still take a good look at it with this teaser on screen. It also features the camera mechanic that I mentioned earlier. And lastly, we have none other than the Titan Smiler. In my opinion, this is the one design that is most true and accurate to what it used to look like. It was a much needed change, and I can't wait to see it live in-game. As far as retro mode goes, that's everything we know regarding levels and entities. I should also mention that we've been told the demo is solely retro mode plus the first intro area and level 0 in the main game. This means we'll be getting the first 6 levels of retro mode and a pretty lengthy level 0. Other than that, there's one camera mechanic that I did mention earlier. We know that developers have said they wanted to improve the gameplay in both retro mode and the main game, so I believe this ties into what they were saying. In the teasers featuring this camera mechanic, we can see a flash bar, a photo limit, and the date, which is accurate to the date that the sneak peek was posted. This may be hinting at a photo gallery that you can view either in-game or in the main menu. It could also be part of a deeper mechanic, but that's just speculation. Anyways, let's move on to the main game, Elsewhere. Here's what we know about Elsewhere. We have several renders we can dive into, several teasers of a few levels, and a truckload of concept art. Let's begin with the builds. First, we have the main lobby. Pretty identical to what it used to be in the game, but also features an outside area. It's very clear that this is based on the hub level that's popular in the Backrooms wiki. Next, we have this snowy forest area. All we know about this quote-unquote level is that it's the introduction to the main game. We can see some sort of camera-like item on this rock here, but it's too hard to tell. We know that the camera is important in both gameplay and the lore, so there's a chance that's what it could be. I reckon this area will act like some sort of tutorial before we dive headfirst into level 0, which is what I will talk about next. We don't actually have too much to see other than this image. We can see some writing, some props, and a few tears in the walls, but other than that, it's pretty standard. The most we can say is that the quality compared to the old game has significantly improved, which is definitely something to note. But yeah, other than that, that's about it for the levels and builds. Next, we have the entities. We have 3 renders of 3 familiar looking faces, starting with the new bacteria. It's a lot more fungi-like and grotesque. It's got tentacles and teeth, and I think overall it's a huge improvement design-wise. Its counterpart, the siren, has also seen brighter days. Everything about it is an upgrade, from the textures to the model itself. It's also got tentacles that wrap around its head and a rough skin texture. Lastly, for the entities, we have the Skinwalker. Just like the rest, this one has been significantly improved, especially considering its old model is a Roblox avatar. I'm not even making that up. It was legit a white Roblox boy avatar. That's about it for the entities. All we have left is to get into the concept art. So let's get into it. Up on screen is every official concept art we received for Elsewhere. From left to right, we have the Hound, the Titan Smile, Kamiloha, the Partygoer, and the Starfish. These are all artworks of what we should expect the new entities to look like. My personal favorite has to either be the Hound or Kamiloha, since I think they're pretty unique takes on the entity. Other than these views, we do have this one on screen of the entity known as the Party Host, but that'll need its own video in the future. With that being said, that's everything we know about the Elsewhere retro mode and main game. I hope you enjoyed today's video, as it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future uploads. Bye!